The Ages of Save Kwara storms the streets on a march for good governance and political liberation in Kwara State. Chairman of the group, Niyi Abioye, charges Kwarans to obtain their PVC in order to elect the government that will meet the yearning of the people and vote out the government of one-man business in the state.
So this morning, we are sensitizing Kwara about the current registration by INEC. We want Kwarans to get registered so that at the end of the day, they will be able to perform their civic rights for the enthronement of good governance in the state.
A member also laments the poor state of infrastructure in the state, saying a new government must emerge to bring a desired government that Kwarans deserve.
How can we justify the debt profile of this state with no level of development, with no meaningful development to show for it? It is unfair.
In his reaction, the Senior Special Assistant on Media, Muhyiddin Akorede, says Kwara State had witnessed tremendous infrastructural development since inception of Bukola Saraki as a governor up till the present governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed, saying Kwara is not underdeveloped.
A lot of infrastructure was done in roads, electricity and water. It is not true that this Saraki dynasty that's holding down Kwara. What the Saraki system, as we understand it, has done is actually democratized and broadened access to governance in terms of participation and patronage. You don't have to be the son of anybody.
These are the week's package of Northern Reports. I am Osaitino Sadibame, your regular anchor on the program. Please keep a date with us next week for another edition of the program. And do not forget to send us your mail, callburex@gmail.com. Bye now.
Or to clarify, as the case may be. It is an art getting people to answer the questions that everyone is thinking in their minds. And that's what we try to do on 60 Minutes with Angela. I ask all the questions that everyone's thinking about and no one wants to voice. All the questions you always wanted to ask, you get those answers on 60 Minutes with Angela every week on this station. 60 Minutes with Angela, getting answers to every question you always wanted to ask.
Hi, I am Anete Patrick, host of your program Abuja Today, that brings you highlights of happenings in Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory from the Office of the Federal Capital Territory Administration.
I appeal to all of us citizens, leaders, politicians, and all to support this team to be able to respect.
The secret is there. It's a very short journey. You don't have to go as far as Abaji before you know what is happening in Kuji.
All of us, we don't know, in short, we don't know where to put head. Because definitely our children, they are hungry.
So join me at this time on CoreTV as we take you on a tour on Nigerian seats of power.
Democracy allows for fair hearing. This is reckless. This is ungodly.
When news break, we engage experts in critical analysis.
Do you see your party coming into power come 2019?
This administration will succeed and succeed well.
You cannot be running a 4-year tenure like you are running a 20-year tenure.
He has done fairly well, especially where insurgency and terrorism.
Then it gets controversial.
They have a right to their opinion. Can we, very interesting gentlemen, just hold on.
I am about principle and I am about fortune.
Now, you see, let me
say this.
So that our soldiers will be free, we should also ask for justification.
Core Digest, your #1 program for current issues.
CoreTV News now live on all Androids.
Hello and welcome. This is CoreTV.
Download CoreTV News app from your Play Store. Click on the menu to see all our top stories from politics, sports, business, foreign news and live TV to watch us live on your mobile.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
You can also click on video to see all our YouTube videos. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
This is what
infrastructure is the backbone of development, which explains the Buhari government's effort at bridging the facility gap. Infrastructure Weekly is a television package designed to bring you latest information on hundreds of development projects going on in various sectors all over the nation.
There is no state in Nigeria today where you will not see our contractors busy at work.
Power generation, rural electrification, road rehabilitations, national housing scheme, construction of roads and rail lines across the country, you name it.
We are now able to produce 7,000 megawatt of power. That is no longer debatable.
Infrastructure Weekly is Nigerians working together for a better Nigeria. So be better informed to take better informed decisions. Watch Infrastructure Weekly, showing on Channels Television Thursdays 2:30 p.m., NTA Network Wednesdays 5 p.m., and CoreTV News Fridays at 8 p.m. Infrastructure Weekly, making development known.
From magistrate to high court, from court of appeal to the Supreme Court, we bring you the rulings, judgments on cases involving personalities, institutions, both low and high in the society.
The learned trial judge said he has not even read the processes.
From the way they are going, they will spend 20 days on a witness. I've never seen that kind of proceedings in my life.
Join Basil Okafor on Legal Scope every Saturday at 2:30 p.m. and the repeat broadcast every Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Legal Scope brings you activities in the judiciary, updating you on in and out of court proceedings. Join me for updates on Legal Scope on CoreTV News.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure? This one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it. He has a lot of plans. We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
the majority of the law they pass belong to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let change up. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
Hello and welcome to CoreTV Primetime News Broadcast.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Welcome to another edition of Core Health. My name is Zibironke Ira Lovigbe. On today's program, we'll be talking antenatal care. Antenatal care, also known as prenatal care, has been proven to reduce maternal mortality and mobility. It also allows for risk identification to prevent or identify and treat any condition that may threaten the health of the baby or the mother. Our guest for today is a specialist obstetrician gynecologist, Deji Omolono, who will give us insight to what antenatal care is all about, benefits of antenatal to pregnant women, and diseases associated to pregnancy, which pregnant women should watch out for. Stay tuned.
So antenatal care is a care given to pregnant women to ensure best health condition for the mother and baby during pregnancy, and so to say to ensure a safe motherhood. Ante is simply a prefix, and that's like before, and natal means birth. So antenatal care is care given to women before birth, that is during pregnancy. It actually involves 4 major components, which includes risk identification. That is, you want to grade these women whether they are ones of low risk or high risk, because normally pregnancy is a physiological condition. Back in those days, if there's no problem in pregnancy, a woman can progress also pregnancy without intervention. But for the little fraction that can develop complications, that is why antenatal care is quite very important. And the thing is, you cannot by maybe a person's habitus or weight or maybe well-being to say, oh, this person, you are pregnant now, everything will go well for you. So anything can change in pregnancy. So that's why it's important. The second component, aside risk identification, it's prevention and treatment of pregnancy-related conditions and also concurrent diseases, which can include hypertension in pregnancy, diabetes in pregnancy. People can even have background asthma in pregnancy. There are also other conditions like malaria in pregnancy, HIV in pregnancy, hepatitis in pregnancy. Aside that, you also have urinary tract infection in pregnancy and respiratory tract infection in pregnancy. So all these conditions, if not treated, can lead to adverse outcome for the mother, likewise the baby. And aside that, also health education and health promotion is likewise important, in which you want to tell them about what to eat in pregnancy, exercise involved in pregnancy, avoiding common habits. Some smoke, some take a lot of alcohol. So all these things have adverse effects in pregnancy. So these are the core involvements of core components of antenatal care. As I said, risk identification, prevention and treatment of pregnancy-related and concurrent diseases, and also health education and health promotion.
For the pregnant women in the house, it's important to take antenatal care serious because its benefits cannot be underestimated, especially for the safety of your baby and you during and after delivery. Before we hear more on this, let's take a short break.
Coming together of opportunity, and this is what...
Infrastructure is the backbone of development, which explains the Buhari government's effort at bridging the facility gap. Infrastructure Weekly is a television package designed to bring you latest information on hundreds of development projects going on in various sectors all over the nation.
There is no state in Nigeria today where you will not see